This is CHSTV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. We hope you had a great weekend. I'm Kiara with your morning announcements for Monday, March 1st. Let's start off the show with a message from Mr. Daly.
Good morning, Cathedral. Welcome to March 1st. Welcome to another week. This, as you know, students, is kind of the last full week of this period one, block one of semester two. So if you're not aware, the the period ends next Wednesday, the 10th. So you've got several more days of school work to do, and I know you're doing 4 and 5 hours a day of instruction, so it's a lot of work still ahead. But make sure you're working as hard as you can and taking advantage of the days when you're here in person, if you're in person with us today. I want to just remind students, and I've mentioned this at the end of the day prayer last week, one of those days. I'm asking students to please make sure you're on time and in uniform. Now, I'm aware we've only got about a little less than half of our students here each day, and I don't want to be standing in the hallway yelling at everybody who walk in at 8:32 or 8:35 in the morning. But, being on time and in uniform is one of your responsibilities, students, and it's something you'll do in the workplace when you're older, and it's one of the things that keeps order and discipline here in the school. So I'm asking you, students, in a mature manner, to try to get to school on time, please. Please be in your classrooms at 8:30, and please make sure that you're in uniform, and especially the days that are not spirit days, which are Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. So we appreciate your cooperation in that. And teachers, if you can help us crack down a little bit more on uniform with those students, we would appreciate that. March is going to be the last month of the work term of Miss Claudia Defend Ionico. If you're not aware, I think staff probably is, but Mrs. Defend Ionico is going to be retiring on March 31st of this year. So she has 1 month left in her time working as a vice principal. She's been at Cathedral for 6 years. I had the great blessing of working with her at St. John de Brebeuf for several years before I became the principal of Cathedral, and she came here at the same time as I did. And you know what a great person she is. She's actually worked a couple years longer into her retirement than she needed to, even though she looks so young and vibrant. So I don't want to wait until like the day before she retires to announce this to the students and staff. So students and staff, be nice to Mrs. Defend Ionico. She is, if anyone's responsible for the great things that have happened at Cathedral in the last 6 years, she's as responsible as anyone. And she does a lot of things for the school. She can be tough on students, but she treats them with such love and caring, and you know that if you've dealt with her. So everybody be nice to Mrs. Defend Ionico. We wish you God's blessings throughout this month and from now on, and I'll definitely thank her at the end of the month. But I wanted to give students the heads up about Miss Defend Ionico, and if you have a chance to crisscross with her, make sure you say something nice to her. And finally, I'm going to introduce to us to the school, and he's been here a couple of weeks now, but it's Mr. Francis Atta. He is our school social worker. You've probably seen him walking around the hallway and maybe not known who he is. He's a remarkable person, and we're very blessed to have him here. He is actually a published author. So this is actually his book, and it's called The Flip. And if you notice on one side, there's kind of a cover. It's kind of got two covers. So there's a picture of him in front of the CN Tower in Toronto, and I know he grew up in Jane and Finch. I have not read the book yet, although I do have an autographed copy, which is what I'm holding here, and I'm honored to have it, and I'm going to read it soon. I have perused it, though, and I know he grew up in Jane and Finch, a very challenging neighborhood in Toronto, and basically it talks about his growing up and turning into the published author, social worker, motivational speaker that he is today. So I'm just going to read the intro to his book and then introduce him so you can put a name to his face. So it's Mr. Atta, A-T-T-A. And again, students, we're blessed to have him here. He's here to support you, and staff and students will be referred to him, but we will, you're welcome to just see him in the hallway and say hello. He's in the guidance office. So I'm just going to read the intro to his book and then introduce him to you so he can say a few words. So about the author, Mr. Francis Atta, immigrated to Toronto, born in Ghana. Mr. Francis Atta immigrated to Toronto, Canada at age 6. After his parents' divorce, he was raised by his father in a single-parent household. Despite tremendous struggles, he managed to flip his life, hence the term flip, the cover of the book, the title of the book. Flip his life from negativity, failing in high school, and getting into trouble with the law, to graduating from George Brown College at the top of his class and embarking on a career as a child and youth worker. That flip was no easy feat. And I'm just jumping ahead. He's established his own motivational speaking company, and he enjoys speaking, volunteering, coaching, and playing basketball. I'm sure he's an excellent player. There's no chance that he's as good a shooter as me, but probably a better overall player than me, but definitely not the three-point shooter that I am. To date, Francis is the recipient of 17 prestigious Canadian awards and honors, including the 2013 Young, Black, and Gifted Award, 2013 African Entertainment Award, 2012 Canada's Top 25 Immigrant Award, 2011 Herbert Carnegie Future ACES Citizenship Award, and the 2010 Toronto Mirror Newspaper Urban Hero Reward. So that's quite a resume for Mr. Atta. We're blessed to have him here, and I'm going to invite him up to the microphone to introduce himself to the community.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mr. Atta, and I'm the new social worker here at Cathedral. I'll be covering for Sal. I'm very happy to be here at Cathedral doing what I love, which is working to support students. A little bit about myself, as Mr. Daly already said some stuff about me. I'm originally from Toronto, and I was raised in the Jane and Finch community. I've been a social worker working with students for many years now. My personal experience and my work with students has inspired me to write a book called The Flip, which Mr. Daly spoke a little bit briefly about. This book focuses on my struggles as a student and as a young person dealing with peer pressure, mental health, family issues, and trying to find myself. Mr. Daly has been kind enough to purchase a few copies for the school, and I'll be giving away 5 copies to the first students who stop by my office to say hello. My office is located in Guidance, and as Mr. Daly said, I'm also a former basketball player, so if anyone wants to play me one-on-one, I'm here, and that means Mr. Daly as well, too. I look forward to meeting and connecting with you all soon, and I hope that I could do the best job that I can do to help any student that needs help. So thank you so much for having me here. I appreciate it, and now back to the desk.
Thanks, sir. It's nearly time to choose classes for the next school year. You should be researching possible course selections, and these courses should be selected in order to not only fulfill your graduation requirements, but to satisfy the requirements needed for your post-secondary career as well. A great way to track your progress is to monitor your credit counseling sheet available on your MyPath account. Guidance counselors will be posting on LMS grade-appropriate information regarding their option sheets, and will also be streaming this information in classes and online this week. Option sheets will be due on March 22nd, and your $40 activity fee will be as well via School Cash Online. If you have questions, feel free to contact your guidance counselor either by booking an appointment or sending an email. Graduates, do you want to be involved in giving student input for graduation events for the class of 2021? If so, come to an initial meeting today after school on Microsoft Teams or in the chapel. Contact Ms. Craig for the Teams link or to confirm your interest before attending. And speaking of graduates, if you are graduating and not returning to Cathedral in September, please email chs@hwcdsb.ca by March 12th. And to end off our show, I'll pass it over to Mrs. Verasso.
Good morning, gals. It's a lovely Monday morning, and I'm just here to I have a few announcements. Firstly, I want to congratulate a couple of students here at Cathedral. A few weeks back, they found out that they were successful applicants to the SHAD Canada program. So this is a very prestigious summer program. So we really want to congratulate Vanessa Meme and Martin Nadabe. This month-long science, technology, engineering, and entrepreneurship program host students from grades 10 and 11 each summer. We've had Cathedral students participate in the past, and it's an awesome, awesome experience. So congratulations goes out to both Vanessa and Martin, and to the other applicants that we have a few that are on the wait list as well from Cathedral, so congratulations to you as well. Next, I just have a couple of reminders about some contests that were mentioned earlier in announcements a few weeks back. And the first is the Sharon Enkin Award on the Holocaust. So submissions for that contest are due this Friday, March the 5th. The email address is posted right now to Miss Angelillo at the board. So this can be in any medium. We had actually the 3 winners from our board were from Cathedral High School. First, second, and third place winners came from Cathedral. So if there's any submissions for this contest, if you need any more information, you can come and see myself in the guidance office. And the last contest I just want to remind students of, it was posted on social media a few weeks back, is the Speakers Idol Forum 2021. You can submit online a 3-minute speech that answers a question or comments on a quote that was from Simon Wiesenthal. Again, you can come and see me if you need more information. These were posted, but that submission is due March the 12th. That's it for me. Thanks. Back to Kiara.
Thanks, Miss. And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral. Have a great day, Gales, and thanks for watching.